Okay. So libraries. Why do we use libraries? So in testing, you know how it happens, Shashi? We have to repeat lot of things one again and again. What I meant to say is,
By one small doubt.
yeah,
Yesterday we have learnt about this end to end.
yes.
Correct, by day
Mhm.
before yesterday, I have learnt opening URL, clicking on register and completing this registration.
Okay.
Before going to this synchronization and wait on mode, how about if I try this end to end today after this class?
After this class,
Yeah, I will
after
try.
what like synchronization and end to end.
No, synchronization topic is there, but I have got some idea, right? How to scan the application from yesterday. You explained me about end to end,
Yeah.
and day before yesterday, I have learned about scanning this URL, particular registration, and this much idea I have got to now.
Okay.
If I try today end to end, it will be. I think I will face some problems, but it will be okay, right?
Yeah, of course.
Or else I have to go. I have to first learn about synchronization, wait on mode, buffer.
Uh, it's like just give me a second. I will done with after I'm done
Okay,
with this.
please continue. We can discuss after class.
The concept now we are going to discuss is very most important, which is libraries. You will definitely get two or three questions about this. That's why I said very important. Okay. Okay. So what are libraries? So Shashi, what do we do in libraries? We keep books,
Yeah.
which a lot of people will read, lot of people will use, lot of people
Yes.
will get knowledge. Many people
Yeah.
will reuse it again and again and again. Those are reusable things which we keep in libraries. So we have libraries as well in Tosca. So what do we keep in this Tosca's library is reusable test steps. Why? Why do we have to use reusable test steps? I will tell you. You know how we'll get requirements through user stories. Let me explain you one user story. Now what I'm going to do is my requirement is open the application and verify everything on the web provider, this our website's home screen. I want to take everything and I want to verify everything in here. If this image is visible, if this control is visible, if this shopping cart login register, everything is visible. So I will take every control on the screen. Okay. Now what I have to do? Now my another requirement is now You have to register a user. Now tell me, do I need to scan this page again just for this control to click on this?
Yeah, bhai.
No. Why I'm saying no is the my first requirement is after opening the website in this web provider, what I was doing, I was scanned all these controls and verified if these are enabled or exist or visible or not. Right? Now in that I have this control register as well. So now I don't need to scan this screen again. What I can do instead, I will just use this control only from already created module. I will just perform operation called click on this. I'm reusing the same screen, right? Same module. I can reuse it, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. After logging into this, what is my validation? Let me tell you what is validation. Very important. Validation, you will definitely get questions about this in second round. So what are validations? Validations are checks to ensure that the application is, the software is following some standards, which means the controls which are exactly presented on this screen are working fine. For this, we have to verify. What we verify? If these are enabled, exist, and if these are visible, and inner text of that particular control is verified or not. We have to verify them first. These are validations. Very most important. In every test case, in every test step, we have to make sure that validations are verified, the controls are verified, the values which are which we actually given them as input are verified. For that purpose, what we do, we have to scan every control on the screen. Now I will tell you what is smoke testing. Ramu, do you know what is smoke testing?
Smoke testing, it is the small testing, Anu.
Is that it?
In smoke testing, we do high level testing where end to end is checked.
Okay. Also, I also have a definition.
Okay.
In smoke testing, we just verify high level. Yes. We just check everything is working fine or not. If this control is verified, is control is enabled, exist, visible. If the inner text of this control, your personal details is verified or not, and the small functionalities like register. What is the functionality of register? When I clicked on this page should be visible, like register, login, shopping cart, and with the main thing is this. These should be visible. These are my validations. These are the things I have to do in smoke testing. Okay, everything is fine. When we do that, before testing process, what is testing? Ramu, what is testing? We do the smoke testing.
Testing,
What is testing?
we can test the whatever the application working fine or not. We can test
Okay,
application working or not.
let me tell you. Whatever the requirements you got for the sprint or the, so you have to do them as testing. Like you have to make sure the functionality register is working fine or not, and the login process is working fine or not, and the user is able to add the computer or the desktop or netbooks or accessories to its to his shopping cart or not. These kind of functionalities and end-to-end functionalities, we don't know what kind of functionalities we get in user stories to automate or to test. So for this purpose, what I'm doing, I'm scanning every control on this. So now my requirement is I have to register a user into this application. For this, do I have to create another module? I have already created to verify all this for smoke testing. Do I need to verify all this again? I mean, do I need to scan all these controls again on the screen? No, right? I can reuse the
No,
module
no.
and only
Yes,
perform operations on these controls, on these value fields, right?
yes.
Yeah, I can reuse the module again for another requirement. That's what smoke testing and testing. For that purpose, we are going to use libraries. So what I'm going to do, what my requirement is now, I need to check every control on the screen is visible or not. Or I need to register a user. I need to log in a user. What I have to do? What I have to do? Let's see. Now my requirement is I need to register a user and then log in him again. That is my requirement now. Let's see if my requirement is working fine or not. Now, what is my first requirement? I need to register a user. For that, do I have any modules? Let's see. Register a user, naming convention. Okay. Ah, I have one. So I can reuse this. This open URL, right? First, I need to open the URL. If I want to register the user, I'm going to drag and drop this into the library. Then I need to click on the register. Then I need to give my details. Okay, what is this? Verify registration. Difference. Now I need to verify registration. Then click on logout and then close browser. Okay, what else? What are the other things I need to do? I need to log in now. First, I need to create a test case for that the folder first. Okay. So after this, I need to create a test case. Work state is in progress, in work. Now the first thing I need to open URL. Okay. Then I need to click on register. Then I have to enter registered details. So if you can see what when I'm dragging and dropping the reusable test steps, these are whatever the test steps inside library, we call them reusable test steps, reusable test step blocks, RTB. So now what I'm doing, I have used open URL, click on register, then enter register details. Okay, I need to change its name. Register details. This RTB, when I dropped into this test case, a reference is creating. A reference is being created, right? A reference from RTB is being created. Then I need to verify registration process. And then I need to, what I need to do? After then, I need to click on logout. Then what else I need to do? After then, I need to log in, right? For this, create a module. Module folder, login. After registering and logging out, we have to enter into the application by logging in. I have used the RTBs from the library, and when I did that, references of those RTBs has been created. Okay, let's execute this and see what will happen. Just clicking on register. We will enter the details. Okay, so it's flickering. Yeah, let me help you here. See, Shashi, two tabs with the same details were there. You know what happened? It's confused.
If there are two webs open, means the error will come by
Yes,
one tab is not matching.
yes,
We need to close one.
yes. That's why I have actually,
I have faced this error.
yes. Okay, now what I'm doing here, what I need to do now, I need to log in. For this, I need to create a module. Now, I'll go back and create a required module to log into the application. I'm going to select this and scan. Login. Save it. Finish. So I need to click on login. After clicking on login, it will show me the email ID and password. So let's scan it again. Select on screen. Condensed. Here I need to provide email, then password,
Password,
then
login,
login.
login user.
Save. Close. Okay. So if I want to log in, I need to drag this and drop into the test case section where I want to log in the user. So here if you can see, these are the references from RTBs, these are not. So until now, I am not realized that these can be reusable, right? These are not reusable test blocks, but these are reusable test blocks references. For this, what I need to do? If I come to know that these are reusable, then I will drag them and drop them back into the library. It's that simple. So if I want to give the login details here, what I need to do? I have to click first. Okay. Then I need to enter the login details. Login details, email. I have to click the email. For this, I need to store the email, right? So the email, whatever that has been generated, I need to store it. Verified. See, I am verifying. These are validations. I am verified. Email verified. And I have stored it
Yeah.
again.
In this case, used buffer anna.
Yeah, that's the thing I am going to do now. Email.
First
Whatever the
name.
value email ID is generated will be stored here in this. And then password. Password will be stored in this. See, we already have some password in this. See, password. Password and email. Okay, let's reuse them and log in. Okay. For email, what is it? What is the syntax?
Random register.
Yes.
Oh, for
This is to call whatever the email which is generated here.
restored.
Yes. So it
Correct.
will be called here. Now in password. Then I need to click on this.
Password, I think string password anna.
No,
Data type.
if we want to see it, no, then we can change to string. If I don't want to see it, I can just keep it as it is.
Okay.
Let's execute this and see what will happen. Before that, what I need to do? Nothing. Ni- 083 1983. Please remember the email ID. We need to log in into the application with the same email ID. See 083 1983. Logged into the application successful with the same email ID that we have used to register into the application.